Hello everyone, this is Tony. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Trophy Food Experiences. Today I'm doing a review of a recent lunch I had at a neat restaurant, a hole-in-the-wall type restaurant in Richmond called Lamajoun. It's located at Unit 128-11782 River Road, Richmond, BC. It's in the middle of a strip mall, like a commercial strip mall, so you'd never find it unless someone brought you there. And I was so fortunate that my friends kind of brought me there. It's a really kind of neat restaurant, inexpensive. They serve Mediterranean type food, and in particular Armenian and Georgian food. All of it is created from scratch. They have premium meats. They have palm oil. All their products are palm oil free, margarine free, preservative and MSG free. They don't have a microwave, so everything is made from scratch. And so really neat type place, not expensive either. Lots of really interesting dishes. This is their menu. So lots of variety for vegetarians, for people that like meat. Lots of kind of flatbreads and kind of pastry type things with meat. So really, I thought there was great variety and not expensive. So really affordable, delicious Mediterranean food. We had a number of items. So first is the beef kebab wrap. So this is a single, and you can see it's quite large. It's cut into two pieces. It's quite a large wrap. It's beef kebab grilled on fire and then wrapped in a flatbread with onions and greens. I really like this. This is kind of similar to donairs or wraps that you have, but the difference here is everything's handmade. The bread and the beef is very tender, and it's kind of not oily. Sometimes I find donairs a little bit oily and watery. This was really nice and flavorful. Next, we had the lamb chops, which are bone in. So this is a lamb chopped grilled on fire, wrapped in a flatbread with greens and onions. It's a full-on, like, it seemed like two big lamb chops to me. It's quite sizable. It does have bone in, delicious. It's a huge flatbread. Again, either of these are meals in itself. This is $21.99. It's a bigger piece. You could probably share this among two people. But delicious flavor of the lamb chop and fairly simple ingredients, but fresh and really good. Next, we had the borscht. This is vegetarian, so it's beets, cabbage, carrots, onions, potatoes, and vegetable oil with sour cream on the side. It's $9.99, so I didn't think it's as good value as the other ones. It was tasty, but I'm not a big vegetarian person. I'm not a big borscht person, so to me it was not as outstanding as the other dishes that I like. That were more like meat based dishes. I really hope that Michelin identifies these guys as a Bib Gourmand because it's really a unique place and very inexpensive. This is one example. This is called the Lamajoun beef. It looks like a thin crust pizza. So it's an ultra thin, yeastless, sugarless dough. It's topped with sauce, ground beef, fresh red pepper, tomato sauce, garlic, parsley, salt, and black pepper powder. It's only $5.49. It's kind of as big as a pan pizza, like your individual pan pizza, maybe a little bit bigger. So it's really tasty. It's thin crust. It's very thin, but lots of beef flavor on it. So I really like this. And for $5.49, I think it could really serve as a lunch for one person easily. This is the vegetarian version of this called a fromageon. It is again yeastless, sugarless dough topped with and baked with three types of cheeses. It's quite delicious. It must be fairly fattening, but it's like a cheese pizza, but it's really quite delicious. And again, it's only $5.49, enough to feed a person for sure, if not two. This restaurant is a wonderful restaurant for vegetarians because they have so many dishes that don't have meat. So this is a pide cheese or Algerian Kachapura, which is kind of a dough kind of contraption in a boat kind of shape that's got 3 types of cheese and egg inside. So it's $12.49. It's very filling and delicious. Now for dessert, this is baklava, which is a crispy puff pastry with walnuts, honey, and pistachios. So there's 2 orders here, and this is for $4.99 a piece. And then the last thing we had was the cheesecake with berries. I enjoyed this. Very traditional, not as sweet as you would see with normal cheesecakes that you see out there. So this is $5.50 a slice, which is a pretty good deal compared to the baklava. I think this is a little bit bigger and more substantial. All in all, I had a great time. You can see the food isn't that expensive, very unique. It's Mediterranean, so it's some of the food can be spicy, but all in all, I really enjoyed the whole experience. Neat place to go. If you are adventurous, this is a good place, and I would definitely recommend it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, happy eating.